that was a struggle. But hey everyone, welcome back. It has been a hot minute since I not only am like talking to you guys, but also just filming, period. Filming for YouTube, I've done like short TikToks here and there, but I have not stayed in front of the camera for like almost an entire month. So I really apologize if I come off as awkward or like stilted and stuff, because I'm trying to remember right now as I ramble that how did I film? How does one talk in front of a camera? How does one talk to you guys again after so long? But I hope you guys have had or have been having a good summer break, or just a good summer if you're still not done, or if you just finished like I have. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. It's way too hot. It's way too humid here in Korea right now. I am not one who can handle the heat. I really hate the summer, and so this has not been a very pleasant month for me, especially because my specific building, like humanities English literature building, is not only all the way on the other end of campus but also like uphill. So I'm out of shape. I sweat easily. I despise the heat. Terrible combination for the summer. And this summer I really do think is one of their more humid ones. Like, I have never felt so gross when I go outside, and sometimes I feel like I'm about to enter some sort of breathing attack or something, just because I feel like I can't breathe that well either, just because of how stuffy and just no movement of air ventilation is going on outside. So it's a struggle, but that's what's been going on. I am officially finished with the semester, but not necessarily everything that I still need. I'm awaiting results for my exam, and we'll see how things go depending on it. But I just figured, since I can film and Ktropeathon is literally at the end of this week, I figured I would share with you guys my TBR plans, plus just my overall plans for Ktropeathon, for the bingo and like the prompts that came in, because Christy said that we can also join the bingo, so I was like, okay, I'll join it just for the fun of it. And I am still kind of recovering from the end of the semester, so I'm really sorry I haven't yet seen the hashtags, or speaking of, I gotta follow that on Instagram. Okay, so I just followed it, but so I haven't been looking through the posts or your videos. I've seen Christy share some, because I am so mentally dead right now. I am just staring up into nothing. I'm just laying down. I'm just watching like mindless shows and everything, so I'm so sorry. Hopefully I can get to it soon. Also for the Discord, we're still figuring out the links. I think Tiffany or Christy needs to like renew it. And for those of you who are watching through my channel, do not worry, I also cannot join the Discord group right now. So once we figure out if I can enter or not, I will share with you guys the new updated link, because if not, you will not be seeing me on the first watch along, which is this Saturday for you guys and Sunday for me. So we'll see how that goes. But in the case of my TBR / my reading plans, depending on some of the confirmation I get and just what I might do for the real life ones, let's get to it. Okay, so we have, and I've counted this several times, 1, 2, 3, 5 reading prompts. And in these 5 reading prompts I have, well, let's take this out because that's the group read. I have 8 potential books, because some of the prompts themselves I am not sure if it really counts, or if it counts, whether because it doesn't seem to match the prompt, or I myself am not sure if the book matches the prompt, or if I need confirmation on something, which I'll get to in a bit. Well, I think 6 books mainly, because this one's more of a fun challenge that I don't really know if it counts as one either. But first of all, let me reiterate, our group read is Once Upon a K-Prom by Kat Cho, and it's super cute. I am excited to read this again. I could use a really lighthearted romance. And one thing to also say again is we would like it and encourage if you guys could not use the same book for several prompts, just to diversify and also make the bingo prompt, like fulfilling the bingo prompt, hopefully more fun. I don't want to say we're like not allowing it, just because sometimes situations can arise that makes it harder. But if you can, please try to use a different book for each prompt. And that being said, let's get back to what I have. So one of our prompts is trendy / trendsetter, and this one is what made me a little unsure. Like, is the book itself supposed to be a trendy or trendsetter, or is it like a character in the book? So I wasn't too sure. This has a lot of potential because entertainment webtoons and manhwas right now are pretty popular. It is growing, so that in itself is like a trendsetter, a trendy genre. But also the characters themselves, obviously, like, they're gonna become a trendsetter, like their fashion or like makeup look or something. So those are potential in of itself. For me, what did I choose for this one? Okay, this one I have two potential books. Both of them I'm like not really sure what is supposed to be considered the trendy trendsetter part. So these two are like on the fence, but if it works out the way I was thinking it, then I'll pick one or the other. First of all, I have So Lovely. I was gonna do volume 1, but I realized I don't have volume 1, so volume 2 it is. And this one, I am a huge fan of So Lovely. And from the way when I had gotten into webtoons and manhwas, and I was kind of like seeing the growth of it, I do believe that So Lovely is like one of the trendsetters of not just making webtoons like really popular in the West, but also the genre itself, because I have not seen a lot of, like, I could be wrong, like, please don't come at me so aggressively or so harshly, but I really think that So Lovely is what made the hunter / dungeon / kind of like one of the trendsetters, because I know Orb also does a really good job and it's also really popular, but like one of the whole gaming leveling up aspect plus dungeons webtoons, I feel like it's, if it wasn't the first one, it's definitely the one that made it more popular and thus created like future ones that follow very similar plots or world building in that sense. So I am going to go as this for one of my options. And the other option is, this is also like a challenge for myself. Overall, all the books I've picked are challenges because they're all written by Korean or Korean American authors, and it's like very Korean, like within Korean culture. So this one is also a challenge because it's all in Korean, but I also plan to read Debut or Die by DS Batch. Wait, is that the publisher or the author? Pick Deoksu. And this one, because obviously as idols, they're like not idols yet, but I feel like the whole idol aspect, well, first of all, this has the whole kind of like, our goal here was try to bring in K-pop and K-drama together, and you know, K-pop in a book, come on. Idol trainees who are wanting to become idols, there is a chance they will become a trendsetter of some sort in the future, or like sometimes even when like idol trainees come out in these shows, they do set a trend because they just become so popular. So yeah, and also I know this has, I'm pretty sure this has been like a very popular book and story in Korea, but I also do believe this is one of the bigger, more well-known idol manhwas or webtoons, so I'm also kind of considering this a trendsetter in that case. This one I'm very unsure, so please don't come at me. Yeah, so I'm gonna challenge myself to read this book if this counts, and if not, I'm still gonna challenge myself with it because I might as well take opportunity and read it. Yeah, are there any tropes in this? I'm not really sure, but yeah. And then for Destiny / Fate, This will be my third time reading it and a second reread, and I feel like you guys probably have an idea what it might be, but I figured I would reread The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by Axie because if you are not aware of the book, one overall like concept of it is kind of trying to explore and dictate destiny and fate. Like, is there a thing as destiny, or what's the word, can fate be changed? Like, do I have the power and the strength and kind of like the right, I suppose, to change fate, or is fate just set in stone? So I feel like that's a really good book for this whole prompt. Like, I think it's very, very much the prompt it's asking for. And the third one is dating scandal, and that one, I have not finished reading it yet, but I feel like it will have some semblance of it, and it is Seoulmates by Susan Lee. I had a hard time trying to think of what to do because I don't read a lot of entertainment manhwas or webtoons, or if I start I don't get far enough, so I never really get to the point if there is a dating scandal. But this one, I feel like I'm getting there, or I'm in the midst of it starting, because our male lead is a popular or a growing K-drama actor, and our female main character is childhood friend who's living in the States. So I feel like that just has so much potential for a minor conflict even of a dating scandal. So that is my pick for this one. And then abbreviation or clever wordplay was also really hard for me to decide, because I was like, I don't think I know what that means. Like, I think I'm a little dumb, and so I don't know what that might mean or what that might look like. But I think I found a book. The problem is whether I'm gonna stick to it, because I do have enough romances here that I might not want to read this one, so I'm still on the lookout for it. But I also don't have other books in Korean or written by Korean authors that have wordplay, so we'll figure it out. This is on the table, like on the table right now, and it is Made in Korea by Sarah Suk, and the wordplay is literally just titled Made in Korea. I don't know if that counts. I might have to ask my fellow co-hosts if it counts or not, because I don't know what that might mean. And battery's about to die, so I'm going to switch it and then continue. Like, even for K-pop songs I'm trying to think of, I'm like, what are some of the ones that are clever wordplay? So if any of you guys have any recommendations for any of the prompts that you think I might like, or fits the prompts better than the books I'm giving out, please share them. I kind of don't know what I'm doing here. I'm considering myself at this point like a sub co-host, because I had to check out in the entire month of June and focus on finishing the semester, so I have not been able to kind of familiarize myself with the readathon again. So I feel really bad, but I do want to join in, so I will be giving off very messy vlogs and just stuff like that, so please forgive me, but also please, I will take your recommendations. Okay, so this is our last one, and this one I have 3 potential books, because 2 of them I'm not sure if it even has this one, and the 3rd one I don't know if it will count. So our last prompt is Snow or Flower Petals, and I have 2 of June Hur's books. I have The Forest of Stolen Girls and I have The Silence of Bones. I don't know when these are set specifically. So far in the summary we are only given the year. And oh, Flower Petals. Oh my gosh, I was thinking of snowflakes. Oh, that just changes the game. I might, but I don't know Flower Petals either. Oh my gosh. Well, I guess I could just read a romance. a romance webtoon. My sister probably has some romance webtoons, so I'll look through her collection maybe later. I'll update you guys on that. But this one I remember has a lot of rain and it is cold. I just can't remember if there's snow here. Like I think this is, at one point in the book it is set in the winter. I just don't know if there's snow. This one I have not read, but it does give off the same, like, the possibility of winter vibes, but again, I don't know about snow. And then my third option is Solo Leveling Volume 4, and this one I do know has snow in this volume because one of the dungeons he enters is set in winter with snow. But one of our requests was, if you can, please don't use the same book for similar prompts. And this one technically isn't the same book. It's a different volume, but it is the same series, I suppose. So I did ask, in the case of like webtoons and manhwas, do volumes count as separate reading things? Because if they do, I'll probably stick to this. And yeah, and not have to fluster around trying to find another one that matches. So as of now, my most tentative books for the bingos, yeah, are these some books. I cannot count and I would like to not count. Is it this way? I think you can see my face better. These are my potential prompts, and also of course our book read, our group read. And for the life prompts, so it's buy or make a Korean recipe. I'll have to think about what I want to I guess share with you guys on what I decide to cook. I might do kunjung tteokbokki, which is, I think it's like royal tteokbokki or something, but essentially it's the soy sauce version of tteokbokki because I kind of prefer that over the spicy classic ones. But we'll see. Maybe I'll buy jokbal or possam. It's just so many possibilities. But yeah, so I have options in mind. Trying a K-beauty tip. I honestly don't know for that one because I don't do makeup. Like, I don't use makeup at all. And so maybe we should include K skincare for those who also don't do makeup. So I don't really know a lot of makeup tips or trends or anything like that. Also, we don't have a lot of makeup in this house, so I don't know what I would do. Maybe I'll ask if I can do, like, show you guys my skincare routine. But makeup, I think I'll do something with the lips. Because I have eyeshadows that I want to, like, practice with, but I'm so bad at it that I don't think there's a point in showing you guys. So maybe I'll try, like, the lip gradient if I can ever figure out how that works. But yeah, so that is very much on the fence. And then for making or enjoying fan art, this one I will not be making fan art because I cannot draw for the life of me. And two, I will have to figure, I don't know if I should share with you guys the fan art I find. Oh, maybe I can just share it on the Instagram story. Yeah, I think, okay. I'm not sure fan art of what. I'll probably end up sharing Debut or Die because I'm very much into that one right now. If I can find, I don't think I've seen a lot of Solo Leveling fan art since, I think I might share Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint or Debut or Die fan art. Okay. Yeah, so that is it for this video and Ktropeathon. I am so sorry for the overall messiness and chaos this video probably is filled with. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this also helps you guys maybe figure out what you might want to read for the bingo board and the reading prompts. And yeah, I will try to, now that I can, film weekly reading vlogs in which I do Ktropeathon. So maybe I'll do like, how many prompts are I given again? 1, 2, 3, 5. So maybe I'll do like 2 prompts per week and then 1 prompt on the last week or something. Oh wait, I could do 2 prompts per week and then 1 prompt plus the group read 1 week, because honestly, wait, do we have like weekly meetings on this? Oh my word, I am so bad with dates. I can't remember. Okay, so the watch along is that. Okay, so we don't. So this is honestly a very fast read. So I could probably read this and another book on the same thingy. Plus, I've got some webtoons. Debut or Die I probably won't finish at the end of this month. If I do finish, I will not understand all of it, okay? Don't judge me, but that is probably what the case is gonna be. And yeah, I really hope you guys join us for this, our first ever Ktropeathon. And I hope you guys don't mind my very disorganized energy and just overall thing here. I am trying, but I'm also very nervous and very new to hosting or even co-hosting or even co-sub hosting a readathon. So honestly, we will have to see how it goes. I hope you guys join. I hope you guys pick really fun reads. I would love to hear what you guys are planning on reading. If you love any of them, please recommend them to me. And yeah, so that is it for today's video. I am back after a while. I hope this video was a fun reintroduction to me. And I will see you guys starting next week. I might post 2 videos next week. One will be the reading vlog and the other will be what I read in June. Spoiler alert, only 1 book. 2, I'm not even sure myself, and I didn't even read that much, and I still don't know if it's 1 or 2 books. Maybe I won't do a what I read. Oh, instead of what I read in June, I am planning of a mid-year book freakout tag. So keep an eye out for that. Keep an eye out for the reading vlog, and I will see you guys sometime next week, now that I can. Alright, bye.